Welcome back to 12 Acres and welcome to this week's highlights video. Looks really good. You gonna sleep out here tonight?
I wish. It doesn't have that much.
From all the rain we had last week, things are actually starting to grow. The grass is getting greener, the leaves look like they're no longer dead. And you can see baby grass growing in places that there wasn't any.
Oh, look at the baby grass.
Time to go in. Sometimes it takes them forever to get in the barn. But I lock them up in the middle of the afternoon rather than waiting till bedtime. If I waited till it was dark, they'd probably go in on their own. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. And then they have to wait for their eyes to adjust. So they sit there for a minute before they jump in, and then the next one goes up, and then she has to sit there for a minute. It's a very slow process. Tim's been busy at work on his blazers, at least doing what he can, tearing things down, selling off extra parts that he doesn't need. Fancy is the sweetest cat. Okay, it's hard to see what I'm showing you here, but this is a dresser I'm working on. This is the one that Tim helped me fix one of the drawer slides or glides to last week. This is a very, very old dresser from like the 40s or 50s, and get to focus. Hi, Jazzy girl. And so I'm just getting ready to paint it. I've actually got a couple of spots I need to fill on the top. There's a couple of dents and low spots, so I'm waiting for my wood filler to come in today. It is supposed to be delivered here today, and then while I'm waiting to paint that, I thought I'd start working on this dresser. Now this is, again, it's laying over, so you can't really see what it looks like. This is a tall dresser that I got several months ago, and it's very old. I'm not exactly sure how old, but it's much older than that other one in there. Anyway, the veneer on this whole side was all wavy and cracked and broken and coming off, and it was covered in staples to hold it on. So I thought it would be neat to put this textured wallpaper on both of the sides. I'm not exactly sure what color I'm going to do this one yet, but I gotta wait till this side is dry, and then I'll flip it over to put the wallpaper on the other side. And while I'm waiting on that, I'll go ahead and get started taking the handles off of this one, off the drawers, and getting them cleaned up and sanded. And like I said, I don't know for sure what color I'm going to do this one yet. I'm trying to work with the paint that I've got. So I think for that dresser out there that I showed you, I'm going to do this green color, because I've got like half a can of both of these left, so I think that'll be plenty. It's like a jade green, I think is what it's called, something like that. So that'll be for that dresser. This one I haven't decided yet. I may do it like a sage green, because I think I've got some of that left. Or I could always just do white. So I don't know. Got to think about it yet. But this place is looking, it was looking cleaner and more organized, but I've got so much stuff still. These are the shoes that I've been selling on eBay. This whole section is what I've got listed so far. Yeah, all of those. This is what I have left to list, so I'm almost done getting them listed. And then I've been trying to organize like my glassware and different things like that that I can take up to the shop, to the booth as needed. Trying to get all of my paints and lacquers and stains and everything in this room. That way I can keep it from freezing this winter. This is my area where I take my pictures for the eBay listings with my handy lights. And if I take pictures of furniture for Marketplace, I also will kind of stage it in this area. But that's all that I've got going on right now. Just doing what I can while I'm waiting for basically things to dry and be ready to move on. There's my helper. Hi, Goldie. The boys are enjoying going to Trail Life every week, and they actually got a couple new badges to put on their shirts this week, so that was very exciting. Oh man! And then the biggest part of our adventures this week involved getting a abandoned storage unit. We actually paid a really good price on this unit. It is a massive unit, 10 by 30 feet, and just full of an entire household worth of stuff. Actually, this family had 2 different units, possibly even 3, we don't know. And so all of their possessions were in these units. We got one of them, and then we met the gentleman next door that bought the other one, and he's been a reseller for several years and is actually making a living off of it. So that was very inspiring to hear his stories. But lots of good stuff in this unit, lots of furniture, lots of name brand clothing, and just really clean, good quality items. So I'm hoping that we can make a little bit of extra money selling some items on eBay and locally, as well as Marketplace, things like that. So lots of fun. Took, I think, 3 trips altogether. One was just the van, so that doesn't really count. But 2 full truck and trailer loads for sure to get it all moved out. Lots of work. Exhausting, but pretty excited about it too. But that's it for this week's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check back next week. I'm sure I'll show you more of the junk we got. I'm sorry, I don't mean junk. I mean good, usable items. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Junk will pay high dollar.